game one of the post-Andrew Luck era. It's the coach. This is week one of the...
The first down throw for Brissett. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Brissett looking for Inman deep. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Even though he's a 4th rounder, I think he might have a chance to play and prove that, hey, I could have been taken higher in that draft.
And we've seen so many times now, guys who go lower in the draft, undrafted free agents that become big-time players, Pro Bowl players. So you never know. 4th-round pick has a chance to be a really good player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses.
The Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, this week one matchup between the Colts and the Chargers. There are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons, both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Charger football. They'll start on the ground with Mack. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Brissett. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
He completes this one to Mack. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd and 7, Brissett. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Hines. And he's taken down inside the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 2nd down, Brissett again. This is caught. He's got his first catch here before halftime. Brissett to throw on first. They'll run the screen with Mack. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. On 1st and 10, Brissett. Caught. It's Dontrell Inman. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Brissett. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Brissett dumps this one off to Mack. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Brissett now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mack off the draw play. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie things up as we head toward. They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Credit the tackle to Brandon Mebane. They go right back to Mack. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Third down, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific...
Brissett on first down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. Complete to Hilton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. From the 31, Brissett. It's hauled in here by Edmond. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 13 yards out. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing, Brissett. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Mack. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Keep playing.
On first down, they'll start out with Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. So that one will get them halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Brissett now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. A first down throw for Brissett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Brissett from the gun on 3rd. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. A throw out wide caught by Pascal. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. On 3rd down, Mack. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we... And then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Indianapolis, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the...
I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better keep